7.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back into the locker room with Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, and the hardest working man in show business, Nick Earnshaw. And we'd like to welcome into our family our new intern, Erin Ewing, from Ursinus College. And good to see you, Erin. Come on and say hello to everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Right. Erin will be with us for some time, maybe for the semester. And we welcome her into the locker room. Dave, how you feeling today?
Well, as you'll learn, I'm caffeinated, activated. I'm ready to complain about the Eagles today.
First, that hat that you're wearing, you got me one. It doesn't even fit my head.
Yeah, I was stretching it out. Me and Nick were pulling it apart, trying to stretch it over his head.
I got a small dome, like the smallest football helmet.
Got a big dome over there.
Yeah. Dome.
Yeah, we were cutting it and stuff like that. Well, anyway, great
Nick,
to see you guys.
How are you, Nick?
Awful.
This kid,
Awful.
I know. Listen, I got to tell you. First of all, it was freezing cold. All right, I would have. Listen, last week I was so excited that I thought I could will the Eagles to win. Right? I thought all the enthusiasm. I really believed that the Eagles were going to win that game. They were playing against a practice squad defense, and they still couldn't get it done. And we had to sit there in the freezing cold, except for you, Dave. You were shaking hands and kissing babies. I think he sat in his seat maybe what, Nick? All of maybe one quarter?
Yeah, maybe like combined one quarter.
Well, the thing is, I got so
shaking hands.
I got so spoiled sitting in a box going every time we go skybox with everything we do now, right? So I get so spoiled. I get out there. I get out with the crowd of people. I know 50 people out there. And Vinny Papali was out there.
Yeah.
Tom McMenamin. We started seeing everybody, so I'm like, oh, right.
You saw a couple of kids
hang out.
that go to Klemic Performance Method?
So we were, Pete Madden and his Carter Madden, his family, they're great. So anyway, we were out there, and I'm having fun, but it was cold out there.
It was cold.
Does it surprise you, the fruit guy,
the guy that brings fruit to a football game, everybody's bringing chicken wings and dips and chips. He brings fruit.
All
right. We're ripping you.
All right, we're gonna be tough on you. Because
apparently, I'm the punchline today. This whole show. So if you like hearing people bust on me, today's your day.
All right, and you know what your Nick? Should we tell him what the punishment is for?
Yeah,
today?
we should. You could say this is from you.
This is from me. This is the punishment that Nick and I decided we were going to hand down to you. We made this decision up literally in the parking lot.
Executive decision.
Executive decision was made in the parking lot on the way out.
Alex was a part of it too.
You have to leave the studio 8 minutes early today.
And why is that, Schwein?
You don't go to an Eagles playoff game. I don't care how bad they're playing. And they still had a shot to win it in the last possession. He leaves 8 minutes. I can see maybe 3 minutes. The game's over with. It's out of reach. But it wasn't. It was still in reach. They still had an opportunity to win. And he leaves 8 minutes to go in a playoff game. That's fugazi.
I can tell you this. I kind of do regret leaving that early.
Josh, I know both Joshes were not happy with you.
But at the same time, you don't have 3 kids in diapers. So
you know what? No excuses. No excuses there.
No excuses.
But I will say this. Klemic did play in the NFL, and I don't know one professional athlete that really sits and watches the whole game, because I have friends that played professional sports and they don't sit and
8
watch
minutes
all
early
game.
today. You got to head out.
Yeah,
Nick, he had ants in his pants. He couldn't sit still.
Here's the saddest thing about it.
Yeah, you were really caffeinated and activated at the game.
I knew that they were going to lose. I had it.
He was actually right.
We didn't deserve to be there. Our offense was so bad.
Yeah.
I feel awful for our defense, who played unbelievable. I feel bad.
No, I don't think the defense played unbelievable.
Not in
the
that
whole
game.
season. The whole season. I mean,
were
Quinton
good
Mitchell
enough,
had 2
though.
interceptions. Like, we didn't deserve to be any further than
Gave
that.
up 23 points, Nick, at home to a team that, I mean, they're banged up too on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, the offense was anemic once again.
Yeah.
The play calling, bad. I didn't think Jalen had his best game either. A.J. Brown dropping passes left and right.
A.J. Brown had a
yelling at
horrible game.
Sirianni. I mean, it was pathetic. I mean, for an offense that is the most expensive in all of football, to have that display against backups and Josh Huff and Kazir White. Are you kidding me? Just terrible.
Dave Klemic
it started
even
the
said
tone all week.
Yeah, Dave Klemic, you said it numerous times at the game, with the time that I saw you, that they're playing against a practice squad defense.
Yeah, they had 4th-string linebackers in there. They had guys they pulled off the practice squad all over the place, and you can't capitalize.
No.
You should be scoring 60 points against that defense, and we just did nothing. And I knew we wouldn't score in the second half. And when you can't score in the second half, I blame the coordinator on that. I don't blame all quarterbacks.
Well,
on
he
that.
no longer has a job as the offensive
Yeah,
coordinator.
exactly. But I've been saying this since about week 4. I said we got to get a new. We got this coordinator is an issue.
Well, they've already gotten rid of him, so
Yeah.
Petula's gone, and they're looking now. All right, so Eagles will dominate the conversation. We got to get into the Sixers and the Flyers. Like, what did the Eagles do, Nick? Did they start off like
They set the tone for the entire week.
For the entire week, because the Sixers are 2-3 in their last 5, and the Flyers are 0-4-1 in their last 5.
The Sixers, they lost to the Cleveland Cavs. I worked both games, and that was not fun. They got blown out by the Cavaliers, and then last night they blew a lead. They literally just set the tone the whole week. I mean, this is one of the worst weeks in Philly sports in a while.
Remember that one day when we all lost 3 games?
That was bad, too.
That was bad when all 3
But
teams lost.
it's up there. It's up there. It was a bad week.
Was the Phillies, Flyers, and Eagles, I think.
It was Phillies when they lost against the Dodgers. The Eagles lost to the Giants, and the Flyers lost at the same time, simultaneously, when the Phillies lost.
Dave, this guy, I'm getting in my car. I'm getting in my car with Eliza Grace yesterday, and I hear Tom McGinnis going, Nick Earnshaw back in the studio producing today. He's getting all kind of pub, this guy. And I just told Aaron.
Here's a guy.
And I just told Aaron, anybody that works for the Schweiner goes places.
What about me?
You already were.
I'll tell you right now. I don't care what comes up. I'm staying right here. I don't want to go anywhere.
He tried to get out. He tried to leave the show 8 minutes early.
Yeah, I don't care what time it is. I'm staying to the very end. I will take that punishment.
11:52. I'm kicking you out.
We got a great show.
I'll take that punishment. You guys start
Schwein,
talking about hockey.
The microphone. I'm muting it.
Mute it.
I'm going to mute it at 11:52.
11:52. All right, we got a great show lined up today. Hey, we're going to talk with the president of the Philadelphia Sports Writers Association, Mike Shute, at 10:30, and then we'll have our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. And boy, the Phillies. I don't know, Nick. I mean, like JT Realmuto, they give him a 3-year deal. Would it be 38 by the time he's done?
I was ready to throw up yesterday.
And he can't play first base because we already got Bryce Harper there.
All right, so this all started with the Kyle Tucker signing by the Dodgers a couple of nights ago,
crazy.
overnight. He's getting $60+ million a year.
$60 million a year.
It's just a joke. And then, with that being said, you have the Mets, who also have a lot of money, and their owner, Steve Cohen. They pivoted at the last second. They swooped in and made a better offer to Bo Bichette than the Phillies could. And they got Bo, and the Phillies panicked. They go out, they re-sign JT. JT looks like a genius. His agency looks like a genius because he got 3 years, $45 million, and has $5 million in incentives per year that could lead it up to $60 million. You hope he hits those incentives because that means he did pretty well. But it's a lot of money for a catcher who is in his mid-30s. You're going to get him into his late 30s, who's had knee surgery and has been declining for the last 2 seasons.
He's still good defensively.
But that's been declining too, Schwein. His
you're
pop
right. No,
time's
you're
slower.
Next year is going to be even worse.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's still a fine
They
player.
might get locked out next year, right, Nick?
Well, this season, 2026, will be fine.
Right.
It's going into 27 where there's you might not have baseball for a little while.
Right. All right, we got a great show lined up today. Let's get in our 3-point stand. You ready to go?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
By the way, I want to also say one thing about going to the Eagles games. You invest all that time and money. Like, I got one can of beer. They served the big beers. It was $15.95. Hot dog was $4 or $6 or $7. Like, I had hot dogs, French fries, and a beer. And, it's outrageous. Now, we had a parking pass, and we want to thank Mr. Negadelphia and PJ Corda for getting us to these seats. Were phenomenal.
Absolutely fantastic.
You know what? You invest all that time and money, Dave. You want to see a little bit of better effort. I don't think those guys wanted to be on that field. That's how it looked.
Yeah, and Mr. Negadelphia, if you don't mind, next time, how about giving like a voucher for like $100 of food too? I mean, if you really want to go.
Yeah, greedy.
So I could get a popcorn. Hey, I always do this when I get over there. I go, hey, popcorn only $15. Hold on. Hey, everybody, it's only $15 for popcorn over here. You got to, it's like a sale. Come on over here. And the people working behind there like cross.
They got to pay for the most expensive offensive football to get now bounce out in the first round. Nick, somehow, right?
How disappointed were we? You, Alex, and I went.
Oh, we walked out that last play.
But but I mean, how bad was that ride home? And I got away. I got out of the traffic.
I'll give you credit. That was impressive.
The sneaky way out.
That was impressive.
I got out of that traffic lickety split. But how tough was that? How depressed were we?
It was a quiet car ride, and it's tough to keep you quiet. It's tough to keep you quiet.
All right, we got a great show lined up today. We had 2 hours to get it done. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Shute Title. Shute provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Shute is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, from the shortest center city and every place in between. Shute Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Shute Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more Eagles talk right here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Flyers Ranger later today on Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedork bring you all the exciting play-by-play action.
DeBoer gave it up. Seager scores. Has his 16th of the year.
It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey later today. Coverage begins at 1 p.m. It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey on South Jersey's classic rock station, Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
The 2026 Air Force Reserve MAC Basketball Championships are returning to Atlantic City's iconic Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall for the 7th consecutive year. March 5th through 10th, featuring the conference's top 10 men's and women's teams. The tournament is fun for the family, featuring a band jam, Spirit Squad showcase, and mascot game. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action, to see who will cut down the nets and earn a spot in the big dance. Visit MacSports.com/basketball for more info and to purchase tickets.
Every morning, we rise and shine, make breakfast, and brush away the night's rest. These routines help us start the day off right. Nature-Made vitamins are a simple step in that daily care regimen. Multivitamins with daily essentials, clinically studied probiotics for gut health support, magnesium to help relax the body. Nature-Made is made to care for you every day. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
It's clearance time at Bridgeton Chevrolet GMC, your destination for savings. Proudly serving South Jersey for over 50 years, we treat you like one of our own. Right now, get the 2026 GMC Sierra. Lease it for $299 a month with $35.95 down and 5,000 miles a year for 36 months. Tax and fees not included. It's clearance time, but hurry, these deals won't last. Visit 808 North Pearl Street in Bridgeton or at BridgetonChevroletGMC.com.
Se habla español.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. Of course, Erwin Ewing is with us. She's my new intern. She's assisting today. And, guys, before we get started, last week, I promised listeners whoever picked the correct score would get a free Eagles T-shirt, courtesy of Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures. Johnny DeMaria! And but the Eagles didn't win, so I only had two 49ers picks. Now Scott from AC was the closest. He said 24-17. So if Scott from AC is around and he wants me to get him something from the against my better judgment, you guys. But I'm a good sport. We got beat. They picked the 49ers. But you got to call us in at 609-573-3776. All right, Scott from AC, you're going to win a 49ers shirt if I can get you something. If I can't get you a shirt, I'll get you some knick-knack or something from Pro Image Sports.
Yeah, Scott, if you call in, I'll get you on hold, and I'll get your info right during the break.
Well, we will talk to him maybe around the 11 o'clock hour. Yeah. Call in. Okay. We also want to open up the text board at 609-403-0973. What contributed to the Eagles' downfall?
Yeah.
That's a general question, but you get a lot from that.
Yeah, you can. And if you just want to vent, too, from this week, if you just want to vent and give us your thoughts, I think, this has been a rough week for the Eagles, Sixers, Flyers, and the Phillies. Just vent. Vent.
Dave, you played wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs, Northeastern College in Boston, correct? Mm-hmm. You played with a lot of divas, right, would you say? Were you a diva when you played?
No. I wouldn't say. Someone else might
say. But you did say someone else would say you're a diva.
Someone else could say.
Because you know what Nicky did allude to a couple times? Because you said when you realized that you can make plays, then you wanted the ball more.
Yes.
A.J. Brown is a great receiver.
Yes.
But I recorded Jason Avant. He's with NBC Sports Philly. He really does break down the film really well. And he's like almost like an extension of it. He's like a coach, okay? He makes it plain and simple. And he was saying he illustrated 4 plays, 3 drop balls that A.J. Brown had, and a missed block that could have sprung Saquon Barkley on a long run. He just gave up on the block. He held his block for 2 seconds and actually kind of pushed his man into Saquon. He illustrated this on NBC Sports Philadelphia. I copied it, all right? My question to you is his time run out here in Philly? Does he just not want to play?
100%. And your job as a wide receiver is just to stalk a guy or get him away from the play.
Right.
Your guy cannot make the tackle. That's all you have to worry about. And you can stalk a guy, and then they used to be able to cut. just cut him right at the waist.
Right.
And that was all you had to do. You just need to stalk and keep him. Your guy can't make the tackle, and that's it.
And then
it's
Dave,
not that hard.
Then he gets in an argument with the head coach on the sidelines. Was not a good look, Nick.
No, it wasn't. And Sirianni was just trying to get him off the field because he was being lackadaisical getting off the field.
He had already A.J. Brown, I think that other players, Dave, you were in the huddle. Other players see it, and they feel it. When you got a guy that is a cancer in the huddle in the locker room.
Yeah, and I actually watched that Verizon commercial that he's on, and he says, it says it right there. He's like, I'm open. I'm always open. And he's looking right at the camera.
Brand.
Yeah,
That's
it's like he's
brand.
open. You're talking to Jalen Hurts, right? Who else would he be talking to?
Right.
So he's talking to his quarterback, I'm always open.
Yeah, I think
that's what he's saying.
I think his time has run out, but
it came out yesterday. Did you see this?
Yeah, the press conference with Howie.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. So it came out Bleeding Green Nation yesterday. There was a report that A.J. Brown had asked for a trade multiple times this season, and it started in week 3 where he started asking for trades. Now, you can take that report with a grain of salt, but now you're starting to see more. Now you're starting to see all the stuff come out, right?
I believe that, don't you, Dave?
Yes, absolutely. And you don't think that resonates to the locker room?
Yeah,
and this
because when you give up on a block, you're saying to the team, I'm not trying.
Yeah, listen, who do you think is going to hurt the defense or Saquon Barkley? Who would get hurt more? A defensive back flying in from the side at your knees?
Right.
That's who's going to hurt your running
so
back.
You're also protecting your running back and possibly springing him to a long
What do you
run.
think they're doing in that film room? I know.
So
what
that's
they're
why
doing
you
in that film
left
room.
early, because you saw that.
You saw that? You know what else I saw? Christian McCaffrey runs a prettier route than A.J. Brown does, and he's a running back. A.J. Brown runs such faded, ugly routes. Half these balls intended for him are his fault that they're not caught. And I'm going to go really – I've been saying that for 2 years.
People with just a layman's look at the football, an average fan, they don't see the missed block. The players do.
Yep.
All we see is the 3 drops. And they were pretty –
they were evident.
At least 2 of those. He catches one of them, they win the game.
Film study will show that. And if you get your running back whose jersey sales, by the way, were number 1 in the NFL last year and this year. I think he's number 2. If you get him hurt because your guy dives into his knees, don't you feel some kind of bad about that?
He's all for himself.
Now, Devontae Smith, perfect route runner.
Yes.
He's an amazing, he's a huge
Devontae
catch
Smith
radius.
had 77 receptions for 1,008 yards. He was first on the team, and his average was 13.1 catches per average, yards per catch. And A.J. Brown was second on the team with 78 catches for 1,003 yards, and his yards per average per catch was 12.9. So not too far apart, but he's still not happy, Nick. He wants to get traded because, it's like the 4th year in a row he's had 1,000 or more.
Well, you knew this after the Super Bowl last year. Remember the Instagram post that A.J. Brown made? Remember that?
Yeah.
That it didn't fulfill him
Right.
winning the Super Bowl. Like, what fulfills him is dominating his opponent, dominating a cornerback, and having a big game. That told you right there, like, he just wants to have a big game, right? Like, he wants to go for 100 yards, have 10 receptions, have a Puka Nacua type of stat line. And the Eagles don't run their offense that way. Now, there's a lot of blame to go around, but I think it really starts with the coaching staff's non-evolution of the offense
Like, they don't even
and the offensive line, Schwein.
Yeah,
and the offensive line struggled and was hurt all year, and that really, I think, it set the tone for the rest of the offense. It was very
What did I write in my article on 97.3ESPN.com yesterday? I said 3 glaring areas where the team just was horrible was the quarterback play, the offensive line, and the offensive coordinator. Now, Aaron just gave me this stat. The Eagles were 30th in the league in offense 24% of the times this year.
Get out, Aaron. Starting off
Right?
strong with a big stat there.
Right? You believe that? Like that's with all that talent, all the money spent, Nick, on the talent.
Most expensive offense in the National Football
And
League.
A.J. Brown's pouting because Jalen Hurts can't get him the ball.
I don't know what to tell
when he does
you.
get him the ball, Nick, he drops it.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. The fact that he was out there, outspoken, going on streams, going on Twitch, on Twitter, the whole thing, and then he gets a couple of opportunities to make a play in the biggest game of the year, and you don't make the play, and then you don't talk to the media afterwards. Everyone else is facing the music. Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni, everyone in that locker room faced the music. He dipped out of the locker room right away, did not face the music from the media. I mean, that's a disgrace. That's a disgrace, Schwein.
The Eagles' longest drive, all right, this year was they had 3 times They were at least 17. They were, 17 plays, the longest drive, 17 plays, and that was I guess against Washington. So they didn't do it that much.
Well,
Like,
yeah, we've talked about that.
There was a lot of 3-and-outs this year, Nick. They don't even have a screen pass, Dave. Like, what NFL team doesn't have a screen pass?
I didn't think anything that we did was schemed properly. Like, I think there's – did you see how San Francisco schemed us?
Yes, and that's my thing with Sirianni. That's why I have a lot of beef with Sirianni this season, because what did Devontae Smith say after the game? He said, we have run the same thing for 3 straight years. Nothing's changed. That's a problem. You don't think as defending Super Bowl champions, teams are going to have film on you and want to go after you and figure you out? Where's the evolution of the offense? They got to bring an offensive coordinator in here who is apparently going to get full autonomy to shake things up. And what Kellen Moore did with Jalen Hurts is he made Jalen Hurts a little uncomfortable, right? Make Jalen a little uncomfortable and just evolve. Be more creative in the offense.
See, Nick, I got a problem with it. Make him be more comfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Make him be more uncomfortable.
Yes.
Well, don't you want to be comfortable with your?
No, make Jalen uncomfortable because that means you're pushing Jalen.
What do you think about that, Dave?
Oh,
he's the starting quarterback. It's not like you're not saying.
Speaking of the mic, Schweim.
It's not like you're saying we want somebody to pressure him from behind from the starting position or be the starting quarterback. So how are you going to make him uncomfortable?
The way you make him uncomfortable is, you have to implement an offense where it might be out of his comfort zone to, instead of going from sideline to sideline, throw over the middle, right? Get more creative. Have him step outside of his comfort zone and push the guy. That's what you're supposed to do as a coach. Push your players to be greater than what they are.
Yeah, but Nick, here's one
Kellen
thing
Moore did that.
About it as a coach, and you know this, Dave. You have to mold your offense to what they can do best. Not what you can't make them do what you want to do. You got to go to play to their strength.
There's one slight caveat to all of this. What we're saying about the coordinator is that also Jalen Hurts also is to blame because I spoke to, and I can't say who it is, but one of the backup quarterbacks' parents, and they told me he was okay to run. He wouldn't.
He wouldn't run.
He wouldn't run.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's not a pure pocket passer.
I'm not saying who that was, but that's a pretty gosh darn good
and you know what else?
resource.
LaShawn McCoy, did you see what he said on his podcast?
And I love Jalen.
He said that he knows people inside the organization, right, that says Jalen Hurts can only handle the NFL playbook.
And that's what I'm talking about. I want to bring the best out of Jalen. He's a dual threat.
But I think you have to dumb down the offense for him a little bit.
I don't think that's it. I just think he's got to be
pushed. That's the impression I got, Nick. And that came from LaShawn McCoy.
That's fine. It can come from anybody. I think you got to push him and get him outside of that comfort zone. Make him run. You got to make him do things. And when he runs and he takes off for a first down, that's the threat of his ability, right? If he's able to run and then throw it. The threat of him running is what makes him a great quarterback, and we didn't see that.
Exactly.
We just didn't.
You nailed it. Because you have to do something to those safeties. You have to make those safeties keep their eyes on you or move down, stay close. You have to be some kind of a threat to go over the top.
So, Dave, the 49ers were playing cover 4. They ran they went the last play of the game. They ran all 4 receivers right into the cover 4.
Yeah.
Well, that was stupidity on Kevin Petullo's part.
No, but why couldn't Jalen Hurts check out of that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They probably didn't tell. I don't know if he's allowed to check out of it.
I'm sure he is. He's the field general.
Schweim, I don't know what the hell's going on. So someone's got to get in there
Nick,
and just grab this offense.
I knew today was going to be exactly
I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it, Nick.
I'm sick of it, Schweim.
We had to sit in that car. I was so pissed.
Yeah, that's why I left.
I was so excited for the playoffs.
This is why he left 8 minutes early. He didn't want to. He already knew. He already knew.
He's on probation.
I already left.
8 minutes.
I did the right thing.
11:52 today. You're out. Mike's off.
All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by.
I'm bringing an intern with me. We both protested.
The first hour of the locker room is powered by Shute Title. Shute provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Shute Title is there for you with over 20 offices in New Jersey and PA. That's Shute Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's. I got to tell you, man, La Scala's Beach House we loved it there, but now, that's closed for a couple of months, so you want to go to the Ocean Casino. When you get inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's. Handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood, and signature cocktails. All steps away from the action. Dinner before the show, late-night bites after the big win. That's La Scala's. They deliver every time. Go to La Scala's Fire at oceancasino.com. And I love their meatball trio, Nick. That's my favorite, and I know you like that pizza.
Oh, it's outstanding. Margarita pizza.
Trio into the quadruple, and then he somehow has 8 meatballs on his plate.
I don't know. I don't know how it does that.
When we return, we'll talk with the president of the Philadelphia Sports Writers Association, Mike Shute. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Listen to the NFL Divisional Round.
The exciting action of the NFL postseason is on Westwood One. Hi, this is Scott Graham. Join us this weekend for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. The hour-long pregame show kicks off Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. From now until Super Bowl 60, the NFL playoffs are on Westwood One.
Listen to the NFL Divisional Round on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
My brother, who's older, is a tough guy. He always gets me something, and I have to appreciate it. Hey, man, I got you this. It's a knife. It's a buck knife, like 11-inch Bowie knife. I know you like knives. I go, I do? He goes, well, at dinner, you're always like, can I have a knife?
David Spade, I Got a Feel For It tour. Saturday, March 7th, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. Tickets are on sale now at theoceanac.com.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
We're famous for our buffalo wings. The Piccalilli. When it comes to cooking wings, we're the king. The Piccalilli.
The champs are back, and it's game time at family-owned Piccalilli Inn. Skip the lame chains and treat your friends to their world-famous wings for eat-in or carry-out. And 6-packs to go. For game day, get your chicken wing fix on Route 206 in Chemog, New Jersey. Visit Piccalilli.com.
If you can't stop in, stop back. The Piccalilli Inn.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
We're back here live in the studio. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, who's always activated and caffeinated. Nick Earnshaw producing. Tom McGinnis was calling your name out last night. AG and I were hearing you. We're big smiles on our face. Very proud of you, Nick.
Thanks, man.
All right. The Philadelphia sports writer Association's having their annual banquet. You know, Nick, it's their 121st banquet.
Unbelievable.
And they have great honorees. It's a great event, and we're going to let's go to the sports hotline and bring up the president of the Philadelphia Sports Writers Association, Mike Shute. Good morning, Mike.
Billy, how you been? Good to hear you.
Yeah, man, it's been a while, and I knew that your banquet was coming up, and but with the Eagles in the playoffs and everything, it was a little, I've got to think of everything, and I thought of you, and I said, we got to get Mike on.
Absolutely, I appreciate it. It's certainly been a busy time here in the city, no doubt, and it's going to be a big year all around, in 2026 for Philadelphia sports. So it's kind of not just Philadelphia sports, but sports in Philadelphia, right? A lot of other things going on that add to the fun this year.
Oh, Mike, you got elevated to president. It's a lot more work, I guess, huh?
Oh, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. It's been fun. It's been interesting. It's a challenge, but it's you learn things along the way, right? It's like, oh, we do what, who, where? So a lot of that, but it's fun. It's been going good, and it's like 2 years. So like this is your training wheels year, right? And then hopefully next year everything's they take them off, and then you just ride.
Well, the banquet will be held on January 21st, which is this coming Wednesday, at the DoubleTree by Hilton, which is formerly the Crown Plaza right there on Route 70 in Cherry Hill. Not too far from my house, Mike. So maybe I'll
walk on down.
Yeah, I can walk right on over. In Collingswood there. But you've got a lot of great. I think you get Lou Schoenfeld on. We've had him on this show several times, and I guess you have Dave Schultz, the Hammer. I got to tell you a story. We had last May 19th, was 50 years to the day. It was on a Sunday, and I had Bernie Perrant and Dave Schultz on, both on this different times.
So cool, so
one
cool.
following the other, and. Mike, I was in sixth grade when the Flyers won their first Stanley Cup, and interviewing those guys was almost like surreal for me. I was a little emotional because here, they were my child. I was there. Those guys were my idol. I was in sixth grade, and here I'm interviewing them. Several years later, it was just too cool.
Right, for sure. I mean, let's see. I was 5, 4, going on 5. I just turned 5 actually. But it's funny, Billy. We talked about this a little bit. Amongst some of the people that I'm involved with the thing, with the Sports Writers Association, for some reason I was super into the Flyers. Like I knew all the players, the numbers, all that stuff. I guess when your little stuff sticks with you, right? So I was like, as soon as somebody got the puck, I was like doing Gene Hart, I guess. I don't know what the heck was going on, but amazing that it's been 50 years, and it's cool. That's a cool experience that you had to get a chance to do that. And fortunately, we lost Bernie last year. Because I'm sure he would have been there to support Dave had he, because he's been out to our banquet multiple times. So we do expect some other guys to be there, probably, I'm sure, supporting Dave Schultz. It should be cool. That's very great. And as well as Lou Scheinfeld. I mean, people don't really know. He's kind of like the guy behind the scenes that people don't really know about.
Oh, we had him on the show. He wrote a book about it.
Yeah. Ballers, Blades,
Blades, Ballers, and about the concerts or something, right?
Yeah.
I forget the title of the book, but
I know. I lost it too. It's right at the top of my tongue, and I can't remember what it was. But yeah, his story is amazing because he's been involved in so many things. He's almost like this Forrest Gump of Philadelphia sports. Like he's been involved in every little thing, right? Like it's crazy.
Mike, you've over the years, you guys, the Philadelphia Sports Writers Association, you guys honored some big cats, man. Some big sports celebrities over the years. It's a who's who.
When you look at it over the years, it is amazing. Like some of those old, Mickey Mantle, Muhammad Ali, Mike Schmidt, all of walk through that banquet. So it's like it's like a living history book of sports when you talk about this event. This year, our Pro Athlete of the Year is Christopher Sanchez of the Phillies. Of course, the NL Cy Young runner-up had a great year this year, and of course, I think the Phils will be relying on him a little bit this year as well to continue that. Keep that going. So he will be joined by the manager, Rob Thompson, who is the Philadelphia Sports Good Guy of the Year for all of his cooperation with the media and the way he's done that over his tenure with the Phillies. And, of course, that tenure got extended this year. He'll be at the helm for at least a couple more years. So those two are coming out from the Phillies. We mentioned Lou Scheinfeld and Dave Schultz. The Native Son Award winner, which is something we present every year. That's just, a local, a Philly native or Philly area native who's just, consistently done good things throughout their career. And that's going to be Fran McCaffrey, the head coach of Penn men's basketball, who was a high school great at in Philadelphia at LaSalle College High School. Right. Went on to play a year at Wake Forest, and then came back to the city and spent 3 years at Penn as a player. Including a year where they during his career there, they were 36-6 in Ivy League.
Wow.
Ivy League play. So, I mean, they really dominated the Ivy during that time. He led the league in assists and steals as a senior. So he's certainly a guy that's been around the city. He's back now, head coach. He was the head coach at Iowa before coming to his alma mater back at Penn. And he led the Quakers to the Big Five Classic title game this year. So he's having a good year in his first year as the team adjusts to his style and what he wants to do. But he's going to be there. And his brother Jack, who most of the media people know, is going to be our Stan Hockman Award winner.
That's great. He's a great guy. I love Jack.
Yeah, Jack is a great guy, and he's getting that. Unfortunately, Jack's had some health issues. I don't know if you know this, Billy, but he actually he had stroke.
Oh, no way! Really?
Back. Yes, at a Flyers game of all places.
Wow.
And but he's had a tremendous career in sports media. This is going back a couple of years now, but and it's been public information. I'm not revealing.
Hey, Mike, I got to tell you about Jack McCaffrey. Years ago when I first got my Phillies press pass and my Flyers press pass, you know how it's like real business like, and not everybody talks to you and everything. And he any questions I had, he pointed me in the right direction. He was always very helpful and very generous with me. And every time I asked him to come on the show, he got back to me yes or no right away. And he's just a really good guy, and he deserves that award.
Class act for sure, yeah. And so it's gonna be kind of a cool night to have the two of them together. There, Jack and his brother Fran both getting recognized. So that's gonna be a cool thing. I guess one of our our signature awards every year is our most courageous sports person of the year. That's going to be Juan Namnun. Juan is a head baseball coach at Frankfurt High School, Billy, and he is a cancer survivor, but male breast cancer.
Wow.
It's really a rare kind of thing. Only maybe 2,800 cases a year in the United States of male breast cancer. He happened to be one of those people a couple of years back, and he has since turned, what was kind of a really scary outlook for him, and turned it around, and he's now been basically a spokesperson for this, and he works closely with the American Cancer Society in creating awareness. And in fact, much like down at the Shore, Billy, where you guys have the Coaches versus Cancer Baseball Classic in the early parts of the season, he has established a Coaches versus Cancer Baseball Fest in the city of Philadelphia, which also does the same thing, raising awareness as well as funds for the American Cancer Society. So it's usually it's the Public League Coaches versus Cancer High School Baseball Fest. He and his wife kind of set that up. He's been a teacher, the head coach at Frankfurt for 18 seasons, and not only has he done good things, off the field, he also wins games there, Billy. They've won 7 public league titles during his tenure and won outright city championships. So, he's got the record for most public league titles by a coach in high school baseball in the city. So an impressive guy. I've met with him. I've chatted with him. And he's got a great story to tell, and it really definitely going to be worthwhile if people are interested in coming out. And of course,
hopefully you get some tickets available. I know their tickets are going quick. I don't know how many more you have left, but
I don't know either the number, but there is a few. I wanted to also let you know about Kevin Nagandi's going to be there from ESPN.
Oh yeah,
a Temple graduate, and everybody knows Kevin from his Sports Center work and all the stuff on ESPN. He's going to be in Miami this weekend and into Monday working on the college football playoff championship game. And he's going to, right after that, he's coming straight home to Philly. He's a Phoenixville, Pennsylvania native, and of course, like I said, a Temple graduate. So we're excited to have him there, and he's excited to be there for sure. He's been on a lot of pods and interviews I've heard, and he's very sincerely excited about receiving our Bill Campbell Excellence in Broadcasting Award for this year.
All right, so where do people go to phillysportswriters.com where they can get tickets?
Absolutely, phillysportswriters.com/buy-banquet-tickets. But just go to the homepage, phillysportswriters.com, and look for the yellow ticket. Click on that, and you'll be on your way. So it's a pretty easy process.
All right, by the way, the Lou Schoenfeld book is Ballers, Blades, and bands, blade, and ballers.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
You said concert.
Yeah, I know it had something to do with music.
You were in the ballpark
Yep.
for sure.
All right, Mike. Well, listen, man, we appreciate you hopping on with us. We'll see you Wednesday, and people get to PhillySportsWriters.com for your tickets. And thank you so much for coming in or checking in.
Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you there. Hope to see some folks from the shore.
Yep.
Come on up.
We'll be there.
It's definitely a good time.
All right, Mike. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a good one. Enjoy
There
your
he is,
weekend.
Mike. Yep, there he is, Mike Shute, the president of the Philadelphia Sports Writers Association. Dave, there's all kind. I mean, even people that just go, that attend. It's like a who's who. You want to go with me?
Yeah, I'd
You
love to.
got to
man.
stay. You can't leave 8 minutes early.
No, come on, man.
No bouncing early.
I'm famous
Got
at my own.
Got him.
Ask my family. They'll be like, "Where's Dave?" I left 8 minutes early.
You got ants in your pants. You can't sit straight.
No, man.
He's one of those guys, Nick, that can't sit still.
No, that's why I get down with all my kids that I coach that have ADD. I'm like, I get it. I get you. I understand you guys.
I was telling Aaron, I said, when I first started doing this, I would write an itinerary so I wouldn't go ADD and bounce all over the place.
Well, you know what I
Then
do?
I stopped writing because I got the hang of it.
When I got married, and Erica looks at my house and she goes, "What the heck is going on in here?" So I know that I'm very scatterbrained. So what I do is I label everything. I organize everything so I can't mess up.
Well, isn't that OCD or something? What's that?
No, it's OCD, but it's only me knowing that I'm scatterbrained and beating myself. I know my weakness.
I have to do that
so
sometimes too,
because
I can't sit still.
So I dated a girl, she'll remain anonymous, and she had
say it.
She had ADD, and she'd have her mascara, where you have your coffee cups and everything. She had rollerblades for the cat hair or the dog hair or whatever. She had her makeup, all cups and silverware, everything scattered all over the place. No rhyme or reason for anything.
And that has a lot to do with sports. I'll bring that into the next thing. When you get into a locker room, let's say we're in this locker room. Or let's say you're in the locker room. What does a coach always say? Do you have the same coach, the same cliches? Leave the locker room better than the way you found it.
Right.
We always do that. I use that every single day except for home. I don't know why I don't do it at home.
My room right now in my office is a disaster.
I'm pissed off, Nick.
I'm a little frustrated here, too.
I was not ready for the season to end, man.
No, I wasn't either. We're going to Radio Row. No birds this year.
No, but we're going to
our quarter zip's not going to have we're still going, but our quarter zip's not going to have, when we get the quarter zips with PG, we're not going to have the Eagles logo.
Oh, dude, I rocked my quarter zip the other day. Thanks, Nick.
No problem.
Hey, by the way, that kept me pretty warm at the game on Sunday.
I'm sure it did.
It was free. You know what? We dedicated ourselves. I got to tell you, Nick and Alex, they sat outside the whole entire time. They didn't go in once, Dave. How's that make you feel?
I went in, got warm, came out.
Nick, he's a diva, isn't he?
I got the crap.
little A.J. Brown in you, huh?
Could you play in cold weather?
I played in Boston, man.
Yeah, he played in Boston. He definitely played in some. He played some
but
snow.
You didn't like it, though.
No, I actually do like it because, in the hot weather, I get cramps and I get.
I got a question. I got a question for you, okay?
Sure.
And I'm sure this has crossed a lot of people's mind before. This might be a dumb question. But when you're playing in freezing cold weather, it's going to be cold in Chicago this weekend, right? A lot of guys, they don't wear long sleeves. Talk to me about why that is. Are they just tough guys, or is it your adrenaline's going so much you're
when you get
warm?
scratched in the cold, it hurts worse.
No, you know what it feels like when it feels like your bones are going to shatter sometimes, right? However, if you're like a receiver and you want the grip of your skin to grip the ball. That's
because that ball's more slippery.
I'm glad I asked
that. It's called. So by the way, Nick, remember I pointed out to you, all the Eagles offensive linemen had their arms exposed, and all the defensive linemen for the 49ers had long sleeves.
Because, look, I was a baseball player.
They're soft, Nick.
I was a baseball player. I wore long sleeves all the time.
Meow.
Your skin
sleeves
is
all the
grippy.
time.
The shirts are slippery. The defense wants to be
Gotcha.
slippery. The offense wants to be grippy. Do you know what I mean?
Slippy and grippy.
I like that.
And grippy. I tried to wear. I didn't want to wear gloves until they made those cutter gloves in the NFL. Remember they had those? That actually happened in 2001, where Cutter's patent was bought by Nike. Now cutters were just meant to pick up glass. That's what they were meant to do, and they used them in football. I got them the first time I wore them was NFL Europe. And then I came back, and I'm like, I had to learn how to use.
Yeah, what picture did you send me from the Spain team? Was it
that was Brad Quast.
He was on my coach.
He was on the Barcelona team.
And what team were you on?
Barcelona.
Oh, you played 15 years later, though, right?
Yeah,
okay.
a lot.
How about
that? I thought that was you. I couldn't tell.
No, I'm not that big.
Big
he was
Yo, how about that, Schwab? A couple of nuggets right there.
I know. Look at that. All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board. If you want to send us in your, how you feel. How did the, what was the
just
vent?
What
was the demise? One thing that you could point to that was the demise of the Eagles.
Just vent of all of it. I don't even care.
609-403-0973. Matter of fact, what do we say? Scott from AC, the 49er?
Yeah, Scott tried calling in.
Right.
I put him on hold, and then he hung up.
All right, well,
Scott, call in. I'll put you on hold. I'll get to you.
We're gonna be good to put you on the air, even though you picked the 49ers. We're gonna expose you. You can rip us, but hey, man, I got to come through. I promised. So even though the 49ers won, I
something
promised.
from Johnny DeMaria.
All right,
now I'm in on that. I'm in on that now. I got it that time.
DeMaria.
Yeah.
All right, the first hour of the locker was powered by Shute Title. Shute provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases from the shore to Center City and every place in between. Shute Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman.
Where do you go to get an offensive coordinator who's proven in that town, who's never going to get a head coaching job again? Frank Reich is your answer. Done and done. Make him the offensive coordinator for the next few years. He's not going to be a head coach in this league again, so there's a solution. Is it better than Kevin Petullo based on experience in Philadelphia and based on the fact that no one will hire him as a head coach? That's what they need.
Wake up weekday mornings with Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
The Red Hot Winter Sales event is underway at Matt Black Kia. Right now, choose 0% APR financing for up to 72 months, or get up to $10,000 cash back on select new Kias. And for the ultimate Red Hot Winter deal, lease a 2026 Kia Sportage LX for only $129 a month with $4,650 due at signing for 24 months. That's right. Choose between $10,000 cash back, 0% APR financing, or a lease for just $129 a month. And if you have a job clearing $450 per week, we want to get you approved today. Visit mattblackkia.com or call 215-703-8526 for details. It's got to be a Matt Black Kia.
That's another amazing run by Team USA.
Mom, think I'll be on Team USA one day?
Well, I'll take this one.
Are you speaking to us?
Yes, and to answer your question, anything's possible, especially with Xfinity.
So, I can be the best snowboarder ever?
Well, I can't guarantee that, but Xfinity can guarantee that your internet price won't change for 5 years.
Okay. What if I practice every day?
Then maybe you'll be snowboarding for Team USA at the next Olympic Winter Games. And Mom, you'll still be paying the same price for Wi-Fi.
Ooh, really stuck the landing there.
It's the Xfinity Gold Medal Celebration. Now through February 22nd, get our best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years guaranteed, just $50 a month. Plus, get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. That's a $10.99 value per month. Xfinity. Imagine that. Proud partner of Team USA. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Actual speeds vary.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live here in the studio. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw, Erin Ewing starting her first day as my intern. Nick, he's trying to deflect. The fact that he left the playoff game 8 minutes early and he's trying to blame.
That is a massive
He's trying
violation.
to deflect the PJ that we didn't have a pass for food or something. That's what I know what you're trying to do.
Look, no good deed goes unpunished, PJ. You know.
He's trying to deflect Nicky Earnshaw.
Oh, I know. Listen, we got to rip him. We got to rip you. You know, you left a little early. It's all right. I was always my parents always left early. I would rip them all the time.
Are we going to save Scott for?
We'll save Scott for the other side. We don't have enough time,
man. We're gonna bring you up at 11 o'clock. All right, if you want to call back at 11 o'clock, but call back.
No, stay on the line.
Stay on the line.
Stay on the line.
Is it an easy fix for the Eagles? They're going to lose a lot of people this offseason. You know?
Well, the personality of if you lost your quarterback, yes, your offensive coordinator's changed every single year, so that doesn't matter.
In the draft, you're going to have to get a right tackle. You have to. Lane Johnson, he's hurt every year. Yeah, he's a stud, but how much longer can he be a stud?
Right. And my opinion is that A.J. Brown being gone, if he's gone, he's not gone yet.
If he's asked for a trade, according to Nick, what was the source?
Bleeding Green Nation.
Bleeding Green Nation.
I believe.
That's true. And I believe that he's asked for a trade.
Without a shadow of a doubt that it is screwed up Jalen Hurts, that he's got to go, I got to feed this guy even if he's not open.
Well, you got to do that. And then they're telling him to be more efficient. Don't turn the ball over.
Right.
Take if you got to throw it away. Like, they're not taking shots.
And let Jalen Hurts be part of the process of finding that OC. If they're going to keep Jalen Hurts around, why can't he be?
He didn't want Kevin Patula last year. You could just tell in his answer after the season, after they won the Super Bowl, he was asked, and he did not give a glowing endorsement. And he didn't give a glowing endorsement at the end of the season this year.
Dave,
this was known.
When players have to think on the field, it slows them down a little bit.
React.
When you can react, that you're so comfortable with the playbook, and you can just react, you're going to get better production.
Right.
Correct?
You think you're dead. What movie was that from? You think you're dead. Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
So, and it's true, and that's with all sports.
Love it.
Even a fifth grade basketball team.
You
got to react.
Yeah.
Nick.
You got to react. Got to be on your toes.
All right, on the other side, we're gonna talk with Scott, who predicted the 49ers would win. And
Scott and AC.
We're going to find out if he's a 49ers fan or just was down on the Eagles. And we'll get to him at 11. Then at the bottom of the second hour, we'll get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. We're having fun in here. Even after a Sunday loss to the 49ers, we're trying to right the ship. It's a Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here, 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, this is Josh Hennig. Join me this Saturday, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN as we discuss what is next for the Eagles after the disappointing end of their season, plus the latest with the Phillies off-season. Guests for this Saturday show include AP senior NFL insider Rob Motti and Sporting News NFL writer Andy McNamara. Hanging with Hennig on 97.3 ESPN is sponsored by Boxing Insider Promotions return to Tropicana Showroom in Atlantic City for the first action-packed fight card in 2026 on Saturday, March 7th. Prevail Nutrition, South Jersey's best meal prep service, delivering to Atlantic and Cumberland counties plus Ocean City. Work of Art Construction, make your home look brand new with Art Maskers' 40 years of construction experience. Caesars Sportsbook, the only sportsbook app offering you Caesars rewards. And Klemic Performance Method in Egg Harbor Township. That's Hanging with Hennig, Saturday from 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN. Streaming live on YouTube and X in the Dr. Squatch virtual studio.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-923-6829 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-923-6829. That's 800-923-6829. What do you have to lose? Call 800-923-6829. Again, 800-923-6829.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good, guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. I mean, 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
In 2026, Moppert Brothers at Northfield celebrates an incredible milestone. 50 years of repairing vehicles back to factory specifications after an accident. Family owned and operated for 5 decades, they take pride in doing things the right way, with the owners on site and involved every day. They're manufacturer certified by Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Ford, Tesla, and Polestar. Their technicians are expertly trained and use state-of-the-art equipment. Moppert Brothers at Northfield. 50 years of trust. 50 years of quality.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
They've got him, it's a sack!
Sixers.
Oh, baby!
And Flyers.
He scored!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live right here at Town Square Studios. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nicky Earnshaw. Aaron Ewing is the new intern today, and we're taking text messages at 609-403-0973. You're going to give us, how do you feel about the Eagles' loss? Give us, just vent. Or even about the Sixers, Flyers.
Phillies.
They started us, I think the Eagles losing Sunday started like bad juju.
I mean,
Nick.
just a disgraceful week. I mean, just awful. Like, it's just been one thing after another. Flyers stink all of a sudden. They can't stop anything.
But they also
Power
have
plays
injuries,
awful.
too. And by the way, Mike Gill and I got into it.
I know.
On a text message.
Sixers have lost 3 of 4. Phillies lose out on Bichette. They re-signed Realmuto to an astronomical amount of money.
Not looking good, Nick.
Oh,
so
I'm deflated.
One thing, before we go to Scott from AC, who picked the 49ers, it's against my better judgment, but I promised him, and he picked the Niners, and he's closest.
You're a man of your word.
I'm a man of my word, Nick. Quinyon Mitchell had an outstanding game last week.
Not the first play, but after that, yeah.
All right.
The first drive.
Not the first play, right.
First drive.
2 interceptions. And, Nick, what's Scott Grayson always say? You win the turnover battle. 9 times out of 10, you're going to win the game.
Yeah, it was the one time
Not
out of
the
10.
big, right?
It was the one time
but
out
in
of
his
10.
career, Quinyon Mitchell, on a big stage, he saves the best for the playoffs. He's got 4 career interceptions in the playoffs.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a lot during the regular season, but during the playoffs he shows up. And the fact they couldn't score more off of those turnovers and take advantage, I mean, just it was terrible, man. I'm so disgusted with the offense this year. It was so tough to watch every week.
That's what what did I say to you guys? Remember I talked about the aesthetically pleasing wins, Dave?
Yeah, the whole last year, every day.
You can tell that something's not right with his team. All right. Let's go to the sports hotline and welcome into the locker room. He picked the 49ers, and we find out that he's a Giants fan. Let's welcome into the locker room Scott from AC. Scott, how are you?
I'm not bad. How you guys doing today?
Scott, man, you picked the 49ers because you're an Eagles hater. Is that what you are?
No. Honestly, I picked them just because of how horrible the offense has been.
And you know what? I got to be honest with you. I was trumping it up last week. I was excited. The locker room crew was going to the game. I felt like they were going to be able to just turn it on because of all the talent they have on offense, but it was not to be. So you're looking like a genius today.
No,
just today.
Just today, definitely. Yeah, just how bad the offense played all year. It's just so inconsistent. The offensive coordinator, good thing he's gone, so hopefully you guys can maybe bring in Dable, honestly, and give Jalen some consistency.
Well, he did work with him in Alabama.
Alabama,
right?
yeah.
So I mean, they do have some history. All right, Scott, what do you if I can get? I don't know if they have T-shirts for 49ers at Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures, but I'll call my good friend Johnny D. Maria, and we'll get you some 49ers swag or something from Pro Image Sports and Fan Treasures. We got your phone number. I will be calling you probably during the week, and we'll get you a prize. All right.
Excellent, Billy. Thank you.
Let me ask, do you want me to get you? You're a Giants fan, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm a Giants
Would
fan.
you want me to get you some Giants stuff if I can?
I would love that. Love that.
All right, because we don't want to. We don't give you 49er stuff, man. Perfect timing, Nick.
Giant stuff.
Don't give him Giant stuff.
Scott, come on, man.
Nah, man, he's a Giants fan.
Yeah, but he's listening right here. You know we don't. You know how this goes.
How did you
Although I love Harbaugh.
Yeah, how did you become a Giants fan? That's like hold on.
I
That's
grew
like
up in-
Mr. Met, Jeff Dowling. He's a Mets fan.
No, I grew up in New York. I actually moved to South Jersey, Atlantic County, when I was about 11. So,
Scott, how do you feel when I rip all of your fans when I go up there?
That's fine. I'm used to it. I kind of grew up in Eagles land, so I take the abuse. I wear my Giants hoodie every day in South Jersey.
Lord.
It's okay.
Good Lord. All right, Scott, you're a great sport. We appreciate you listening, and I'll be in touch with you during the week.
Thanks, Scott.
All right, Billy. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Thanks, Scott. There he is, Scott from AC. I'm a man of my word, Nick.
Yeah. And he's a Giant fan. You got to give him Giants
You
gear?
know what? I promised somebody. He won, so
what was worse?
Listen, Nick. I'm not happy about it. I got to suck it up like you do.
This is not as bad as when we had to sing the Mets song on the air. That was awful.
Who made me do that?
I made you do that.
You, Nick.
I was like, I think we're going to win. I was all excited. I was like you last week. I was all pumped up.
Oh, my God. I had to sing
We all did.
Meet the Mets, greet the Mets. He made me take that bet.
Yeah, I was so
Jeff
confident
Dowling.
that year.
Oh, my God. All right, Dave, you ready to put your feet up? We're going to talk some Sixers.
Yeah, but I just want to talk about Nick's shirt real quick. That's a pretty cool shirt. So he has like a. Where'd you get that?
So I got this as a Secret Santa gift for my buddy this year. My buddy Chris, shout out to Chris. Big Flyer. He's a big Flyers fan. I mean, he's always texting me about the Flyers. Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, it's like got a target on it or something, but it's all 4 of the symbols.
Yeah.
The major.
Outstanding.
Eagles
One of the greatest gifts
Well,
I've
let's
ever
start
got.
off with the Flyers. The Flyers got the Rangers today. They can right the ship. But I'll tell you what, every team goes through this in hockey, especially a young team. Remember, the Flyers are the 4th youngest team in the NHL. So they're going to.
There goes Dave. There goes Klemic.
You don't like talking hockey, or basketball or baseball.
He's a football guy through and through.
The Flyers. They got three key injuries. Drysdale's a big injury for them on the defensive line. Bobby Brink's contributing. He's a tough-nosed kid, and of course the goaltender is out.
Yes.
So, but Rick Tockett's got to, I like his answers in his press conference.
I know you do.
He says the right things, and Mike was trying to give me a hard time because I'm personal friends with him. Yeah, I am, but I was excited. The Flyers are playing an exciting brand of hockey. They were hitting, they're fighting, they were scoring, but all of a sudden, I think they're just in a little slump, and they're going to come out of it.
They're in a rut right now. The power play stinks.
They're the worst power play in the league.
And defensively have not been good either. The amount of goals that have been scored over the past weeks by opposing teams has been ridiculous. It's been absolutely ridiculous.
In their last 4 games, right? Or excuse me, their last 5 games, the Flyers are 0-4-1. They've only scored 9 goals.
Oh.
They've given up 25. And they're
6 against the Penguins, 5 against the Sabres, 5 against the Lightning, 7 against the Lightning. That's awful.
2 for 16 on the power play in those games.
Awful.
And you know what? You look at the plus minus. All of a sudden, Zegras is a -4. Tippett's a -4.
I know how much you love your plus minus.
I'm telling you, Noah Cates is a plus 15. That's because he's a good player. Think good things happen when he's on the ice. Beachcoff. By the way, did you see him drop the gloves? Stick it up for what's the good?
What day was that?
Oh my God.
I saw him drop the gloves. Yes, I did.
Denver, Barkey.
Yeah, Barkey. Oh, yeah, Barkey. I like Barkey.
Out, and he goes right to his defense.
I like Barkey.
That's good stuff right there.
Yeah, that is good stuff.
But, like, the Flyers, I trust, like I told Mike, I trust the Flyers' brain trust. I trust Danny Briere. I trust Keith Jones.
Yeah, but you want to win right now. You want to win right this second.
But the Flyers have already told us.
I'm not shocked.
But the Flyers have already told us it's not going to happen this year. They've said that.
I know. Well, this is a 180 by you. You were like, oh, well, there could be good this year, blah, blah, blah.
No, I said no. I'm only going by what I see, Nick.
Do you think they make the playoffs this year?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I don't think they can.
If they
go in the playoffs and get one and done, I'll still be happy because they're trending in the right direction.
Okay. What if they miss the playoffs?
Well, then I'm not going to be happy. But I don't.
Listen, I am at the point with the Flyers where I'm okay to be patient this year. Next year's when I'm like, all right, let's get it rolling here.
By the way, did you see the Toronto Maple Leafs how they lost the other day?
No, I think I was doing the Sixers
game. They were up 6-1 or 6-2, and they lost in overtime.
Jeez.
Chiefs not happy. I didn't text him or prod him. I prod the Chiefs.
Yo, he would have. You texted him.
Tore my head off. Nick, the 76ers, man. What's going on with the Sixers?
You know, it's funny. I worked the games the past 2 games against Cleveland.
We gotta get Tom
Monday night. Yeah, Tom's great. And the Cleveland game, the first one at home, rough. I mean, they got blown out. You think, all right, we're going to chalk it up. It's a bad night. They just had a bad night. They weren't shooting well.
They didn't look like they even wanted to be on the court
last night. Bad loss. That's a bad loss because they were winning most of the game, right? And they were in control for a majority of the time. And then the fourth quarter, they just totally fell apart. And then the inbound play to Mobley, the dunk that won them the game. I mean, where was the defense? Where was the defense in that final play?
Tyrese Maxey, when he was after the first loss to Cleveland, I liked what he said in the post-game press conference.
Did you see what he said last night?
It's like a playoff where we'll come back and play better.
He went in front of the media, not from his locker. He went to the microphone. He went
really?
Yeah. And he was asked. I don't have the audio clip. Maybe I can play a little later. He was asked about, is Cleveland a bad matchup for you? Like, I'm paraphrasing. He said essentially, yeah, right now we just lost 2 games to them. Yeah, they're a tough matchup for us. So Cleveland, I think they could beat Cleveland, though. They should be able to beat Cleveland at this point.
You would think. I mean,
Mobley dunk last night infuriated me.
Donovan Mitchell only had 13 points last night.
No, it's not like he had a great game.
I mean, it wasn't like he even had a great game.
In the game the other night, I mean, he got nobodies.
Jalen Tyson had 39.
Tyson was, I believe, a first-round pick in like the 20s or something a couple years ago. But yeah,
maybe just a bad matchup, Nick.
It's just a bad week. It's just a bad week. It's been awful.
I said the Eagles started the January freeze.
Yeah,
for our professional teams, man.
Yeah, I saw somebody on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, talking about dry January. Well, I think a lot of people ended that pretty quickly this week.
I'm gonna start drinking heavy.
I think they ended it pretty quick this week.
All right, for over 83 years of circle. Where's Dave?
He said Flyers, Sixers,
He's not gonna talk.
Phillies.
I love him. He just gets up and leaves.
He's like, I'm out.
For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Thus, Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. John McCann's a great guy, and for all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime at 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, and mainland product Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Listen to the NFL Divisional Round.
The exciting action of the NFL postseason is on Westwood One. Hi, this is Scott Graham. Join us this weekend for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. The hour-long pregame show kicks off Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. From now until Super Bowl 60, the NFL playoffs are on Westwood One.
Listen to the NFL Divisional Round on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
My brother, who's older, is a tough guy. He always gets me something, and I have to appreciate it. Hey, man, I got you this. It's a knife. It's a buck knife, like 11-inch Bowie knife. I know you like knives. I go, I do? He goes, well, at dinner, you're always like, can I have a knife?
David Spade, I Got a Feel For It tour. Saturday, March 7th, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. Tickets are on sale now at theoceanac.com.
Your holiday decor is down and suddenly your house looks very January. Kohl's can help you bring the spark back. No twinkle lights needed. Save on bedding that feels like a snow day. Decor that'll boost the mood. And Shark vacuums because, yes, you're still finding pine needles. Get an extra 15% off some of your faves store-wide. And beat those winter blahs at Kohl's. Select styles. Offer ends January 25th. Some exclusions apply. Coupons do not apply to Shark. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Sixers star VJ Edgecombe, #1 overall picks, Cade Cunningham and Cooper Flagg. Before they played in the NBA, they played at the Metro Classic. The Metro Classic is coming to Stockton University in Galloway from January 29th through the 31st. 6 of the nation's top 10 teams, plus local teams, Middle Township and Atlantic City, all will be hitting the floor. Tickets and schedules are available now at MetroClassicBasketball.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the studio. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, Nicky Earnshaw. By the way, you guys, Mark Grimes is breaking my stones, man.
Grimesy.
Here's what he just texted me. He says, is there any correlation since Billy went to the Flyers game and Eagles game? The Flyers haven't won since I went to that game. They lost to Toronto, and the Eagles got smoked. So it's me, and you won't even let me watch the Sixers game because every time I turn the Sixers on, they lose.
Can you explain to the audience what happened last night? Why the Sixers lost?
No, because I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, but you turned it on.
You
just told me you turned it on.
I did, but I only
Towards the
watched.
end.
I saw Maxey miss 2 shots, 2 threes.
That's two shots too many.
But then I turned it off.
Billy, do your part for Philadelphia.
You're supposed to be taking one for the team here.
Grimes, he's ripping me. I got him down to go see Chief. Chief came walking out from the locker room area, and he obviously he gives his wife Dominique a big kiss and everything. Comes right over to me, gives me a bear hug, and I go, "You guys got lucky. You suck." And he goes, he started real loud, and Grimes, he just breaks out laughing. He said it was the funniest thing.
Wait, does he have can you record the game? You can record the game when it's over.
Yeah,
then you
should be. You should be a rewatch. But he has a dumb TV. He's got his clicker and a dumb TV.
No, I can record.
We were
you know
trying
how?
to explain to
you hit a button.
That's one win for Billy. 0 for technology.
We were
today.
trying to explain to Aaron what the airdrop joke was, and you're like, it was hysterical if you were in here. But
Aaron, Aaron, what's worse? Me not knowing technology or him getting up and leaving? He's on a radio show.
Wait,
we're talking,
hold on.
We're
That's not the
talking
subject.
Flyers and Sixers, and he gets up and leaves.
No. Oh, no, I had to. Yeah.
Wow, so you got out 40 minutes early today.
But I love him. I love him in here. I mean, I don't want, he thinks he's leaving. He's not leaving me.
45 minutes early for the show today. 8 minutes at the Eagles game.
Yeah, he's
cutting out, man.
You guys don't want to hear me talk
Should
about
I cut
football,
your
baseball, basketball.
Should I cut your salary?
Yeah. Yeah, I will take that cut.
Go eat a donut.
Go eat a donut.
Donut. Although none of you suckers coached any pro hockey players. I did.
All right, talk about the Phillies, Earnshaw, because
wait, if you're watching on the YouTuber X or we're on Facebook now.
Read
by
some
the way.
text messages. Yeah,
we're on Facebook. If you look what I put underneath Klemic's name there, I added
put
some.
Your feet up.
It says, "Put your feet up, Klemic." When he left. All right,
man.
We got a couple of texts. Let me read a few texts. Yeah, we're all over the place today, but it's okay. All right, we're having a good time, yo. We need this.
We need this. This therapy.
We need this therapy session after the week in Philly sports. All right, we need to send Clem and them to a Falcons game. They got $2 to $3 priced around sodas, dogs, and popcorn. They have a very fan-friendly experience for
he wants PJ to give it
all the
PJ gave us a parking pass. He gave his tickets to the game in the
over
club box,
here.
and now he wants a voucher.
Hey, he's complaining.
PJ, come on. I
He's
thought you were a
slacking off.
first-class kind of
By the
guy.
way, what kind? How cool is PJ? He gets his tickets and he doesn't even go to the game.
What a nice guy.
Like who does that?
That's aura. All right. Now, moving along here. Jeff in Ocean City also, he talked about the Eagles. Eagles take the lead in the fourth quarter. Both sides of the ball failed. If defense holds San Francisco to 3 on final drive, Eagles win. Super Bowl MVP quarterback put the team in position to win on the final drive and stalled on the 20. Major disappointment. I hope the 40 whiners get blown out. Officials were bad, too.
Yeah, oh, by the way, right, Nick? We said that 7 penalties to 1.
Shout out to Jeff.
You could call a penalty.
Oh, there was some bad calls.
Dave, can you call a penalty on almost every play in the NFL?
Yeah, but
you can call holding every play.
You can call holding on every single play.
So those referees, I think that head referee, because before the game we were saying, this guy, the Eagles' record was like 8-1 when he was our referee.
I'm not going to put the game on the refs.
I guess he was almost like trying to show like he's not impartial to like he went overboard. Though.
I'm not going to put the game on the refs.
You think
there
he
was
did
some
that?
bad.
You think he did that?
I'm
not putting the game. Look, like Dave said,
they could have won.
They deserve to lose because this team isn't good. They don't have good team chemistry right now. There's a lot of stuff that was wrong with this team.
Yep.
And maybe this is what they need to shake. But they got a lot of changes coming up.
They do. All right, more text.
Kobe Dean might not be back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think he'll be back at all. He's going to be too much money.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think they drafted Jahad Campbell? He's going to slide into the Kobe Dean
AJ
spot.
Brown's not going to be back. Goddard could be gone.
Well, I don't know about AJ.
I don't think
what
you just said he's asked for a trade.
Yeah, but the number on his salary.
Maybe you should go read a book.
There was a report. I didn't get a chance to read it yet on how they could configure his salary for this year, but it would be a massive cap hit if they were to trade him before the deadline in the summer. It would be like $40 million against the cap if they traded him.
So he would probably want
He's
to
like
leave.
he would be like the Castellano situation.
What about
almost.
if he wants to leave and he just says,
He's
I'll
under
forego."
contract.
He's under committee. He could hold out.
He could just hold out. He's just gonna hold. He would just hold out.
All right, let's talk a little real quick. Let's talk a little Philly. Sit with us, Dave.
Put your feet up, Klemic.
Tee me up with something.
JT Realmuto. I guess the Phillies felt like they had nowhere else to go to get a catcher.
Well,
But
let me
it's the
preface
three-
with this, Schwein. He's the best catcher on the market. He's
Right.
still the best catcher on the market. That is a fact.
But
However,
the 3 years.
3 years is egregious at his age. And the fact that he has had knee surgery and he's declined, this is what he had. The Phillies originally offered him 3 years, which was a joke anyway. He declined the contract because he thought he could get more money elsewhere or get more years, etc. He ended up not having a market at all. Nobody was in on JT Realmuto. The Phillies were like, all right, we're going to switch our gears to Bo Bichette. They get played by Bichette. He gets more money with
Why
the Mets.
remember
and then
Middleton
they
say-
give him what he wants. They give JT what he wants anyway.
I know.
How does that happen?
But didn't Middleton say they were going to spend crazy money?
Stupid money.
Well, stupid money, whatever. So why couldn't they spend it on Bichette?
Well, I'll tell you what. Mike Gill and I said yesterday, giving JT $45 million over 3 years is pretty stupid. I'll tell you that. It's pretty stupid.
Dave, when players, like, you don't have any problem. Like, Kyle Tucker got, what did he get, $60 million a year? Do you think that's damaging the sport? Like, eventually, I would say eventually the contracts are getting so out of whack. It's just the prices. There's going to be like a stock market crash, like replicated like 1929 stock market crash in pro sports. I think eventually.
Well, it's
look
kind of
how expensive it is now.
Yeah, well, I think that here's inflation overall has gone out of
through the
control, right? Way out of control. My rookie salary was $220.
Wow.
Now the rookie salaries are over $1 million on a minimum, right? So now you're at $1 million. That's 4 times what it was back then. But look at the price of everything. It's
Yeah.
about 4 times. It's a normal increase, so it's not that much different.
Nick, I told you the story when Tocchet signed his first $1 million contract. He bought his mom and dad a brand new Cadillac.
Story time with Schwein.
I drove it to Toronto for him.
That's a cool story,
ready
man.
for this?
That's a
I
cool
pull into
story.
a Toronto gas station, and the gas station attendant's skating on synthetic ice, like in the garage. He had it laid down. He was shooting pucks.
Oh,
he was
wow.
on his skates.
That's
You are the world's richest poor man.
I said, "Hey, I need
Yeah.
some gas, eh?
Go eat a donut.
Go eat a donut." But the Phillies, they're getting older, and didn't we have that problem with Rollins and
History
How-
seems
how-
to be repeating itself again.
So I like Dombrowski. I've been singing his praises, but I'm getting a little skeptical now.
Oh, I've been very skeptical.
I haven't. I thought he's a
Guess what? Guess
baseball
who else you
guy.
lost over this week?
Who?
Ranger Suarez to the
Yeah,
Boston Red
Boston
Sox.
Red Sox.
So you turned all your attention to Bo Bichette. You ended up being used to get leverage to get more money from the New York Mets or some other team, it being the Mets.
But if Painter comes around, then that's not going to
How do you know he is?
No, I said if.
6? He already over 6
I know.
in AAA last year.
Well, he's also coming off the
You have Taiwan Walker. What is Wheeler going to
$18
be?
million he made.
Aaron Nola. What is he going to be? Dude, this is not – I can't sit here and be confident heading into next season. The pitching staff's not the same.
The Dodgers are going to win the World Series.
Well,
again,
that's the problem.
I mean,
And guess what? You look at the contract they gave Tucker. You look at all these contracts, deferred money, the Mets just spending out the wazoo. You look at Major League Baseball heading into next year. They are going to probably have a lockout, and the salary cap is going to be a major, major talking point and issue between the Players Association as well as the owners. So just be ready for that. And that's why you saw Bichette add in those opt-outs into his years with the Mets.
All right. And everybody was up in arms because they gave Dvorak all that money for the Flyers, right? For the was it?
Well, I don't know if that has.
No,
anything to
people
do
were
with this.
like Mike when we were having that
Well,
disagreement
yeah,
yesterday.
but what does that have to do with baseball?
No, well, it's because you're talking about a contract that was they gave him 5 years.
Yeah, but that's totally.
He's got a trade clause. He's got a no trade clause for the first 2.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying these contracts are like.
Just you're talking overall in the macro.
Yeah, in the macro.
All sports. Yeah,
Right.
well, they are ridiculous
That's
in the
right.
macro.
All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the Locker with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609 927-2921. Could enter, say hello to Chet, JM, Will, Jason. They do a phenomenal job, very friendly. All right, I want to tell you about La Scala's. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's. Handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood, and signature cocktails, all steps away from all the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after the big win. La Scala's delivers every time. Go to La Scala's Fire at the oceancasino.com to get their website, and you can see the menu right there. All right, when we return, we'll get our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman.
Where do you go to get an offensive coordinator who's proven in that town, who's never going to get a head coaching job again? Frank Reich is your answer. Done and done. Make him the offensive coordinator for the next few years. He's not going to be a head coach in this league again, so there's a solution. Is it better than Kevin Patullo based on experience in Philadelphia and based on the fact that no one will hire him as a head coach? That's what they need.
Wake up weekday mornings with Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again, call and
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Red Hot Winter Sales event is underway at Matt Black Kia. Right now, choose 0% APR financing for up to 72 months or get up to $10,000 cash back on select new Kias. And for the ultimate Red Hot Winter deal, lease a 2026 Kia Sportage LX for only $129 a month with $4,650 due at signing for 24 months. That's right. Choose between $10,000 cash back, 0% APR financing, or a lease for just $129 a month. And if you have a job clearing $450 per week, we want to get you approved today. Visit MattBlackKia.com or call 215-703-8526 for details. It's got to be a Matt Black Kia.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live here in the studio. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic. Nick Earnshaw and our new intern, Erin Ewing, is here with us today doing a yeoman's job. She's getting acclimated to it. You like it? All right. Anybody that's ever worked with me, Dave, they go to the bigs.
Except for me.
Except for you.
So I'm in the wrong seat, though. I'm going to be in Nick's
But you
seat.
were already in the bigs. You played in the NFL.
Yeah. I didn't play very much.
It's all right. You were in the NFL. According
Jim
to
Thomas will always
Jimmy
remind me of
Thomas,
that.
he says you didn't play at all.
I didn't.
All right,
I
let's go.
sat the bench.
Now it's time for our high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Every week, Fran highlights a male and female high school athlete for their outstanding achievement in scholastic sports. Let's go to the sports hotline and welcome into the locker room our good buddy, Fran Mclaughlin. Good morning, Fran.
What's up, fellas? How we doing this morning?
What was that, your truck horn?
Back in the truck, getting the sauce spread already. We already got the call for the night.
Hey,
putting salt on pretzels or putting salt on the road.
Just watch out for your cholesterol. All right, listen, what do you think about Dave Klemic leaving the game, a playoff game, 8 minutes before the end of it?
I know there's a half hour left in the show. Is he still there or did he leave already?
No, but his mic's getting shut off at the 52 mark, 11:52, right, Nick?
Cut him off.
That's correct.
That's you can't, not in a playoff game.
That's not good.
I know it's a huge difference. But unless you leave it like halftime or beginning of the third quarter, you're stuck in traffic 2 hours getting out of there anyway. So
not the Schweiner. I got out lickety split, right, Nick?
Oh yeah, you were moving out of there.
I will not be denied, especially after that loss. I wasn't sitting there. Could you imagine after the loss that we suffered to get stuck in a traffic jam? Not me.
Well, listen to this. Now, you may or may not disagree with me. Now, I've been doing this for a while. I leave at 8 minutes. I walk around to the exit of the stadium while the game is still going on until we definitively lost.
Josh Henning,
and then we walked
and
out.
Your Josh were not happy with
So
me.
we were.
Did you see their faces, Nick, when they were walking out of the stadium?
So we were there. We just weren't in the seats.
Dragged them out. He goes, "What is he doing?"
We weren't in the seats.
He is the only true professional amongst the bunch, so I guess we'll have to.
We'll let him off the hook.
Also,
good thing he's good looking.
Also, we had 3 kids in diapers at home.
Stop it! I'm tired of hearing that. Wait.
Okay.
Quit belly.
It's a real
thing. You're in the pros now.
Schweimer's running through the parking lot on one good knee. Klemic's already over the bridge, ready to change diapers.
No, how about I almost got a fight with a 49ers fan, Nick?
Oh, yeah, that happened.
He was all 49ered up in a big, like, fag old chain with a 49ers thing. I said, well, you guys, the last time you were here in the playoffs, we beat you. We smoked you. He goes, no, we beat you. What are you? Like, you got in my face.
That wasn't the guy you had on the top of the hour, was it?
Nah.
He's a Giant fan.
He's a Giants fan. All right. What's going on in the world of high school sports?
Well, basketball starting to really get rolling now. I know you had I had a little miss last week. I blew my streak of 56 straight games. So, you guys had Doc on, or Doc's brother on, talk about the Metro Classic. So we're starting to get into the crunch time now. You got I think on the girls' side in the Cape Atlantic, Hamilton goes to 12-0. They're the only undefeated left. I think 1-point win over Ocean City last night. Boys' side, you got Middle Township is I'd say, and Cedar Creek, I believe, the only undefeated. Middle Township's going to play in that Metro Classic. They got a couple big games coming up. They're going to play Ocean City, who's only got one loss. A pretty good season so far for them. That game's going to be on Monday the 26th. And then I'm not sure who. Oh, I do. Middle Township's going to play Christian Brothers Saturday the 31st.
Wow.
At that Metro Classic up in Stockton. So they're playing real well. They'll fit in nicely. That'll be a good test for them against that stacked lineup they're bringing in over there. So other than that, we're moving along. Track's going along. People are starting to
wrestling
a little bit. Wrestling. We got a bunch of in-season tournaments. We're not far away before we start getting to the sectionals. That's when we'll start really getting giving you reports on that. Boys swimming, South Group B, Mainland knocked off. They're number one now in the in the power points for South Group B. So that positions them well. They're having a nice season. And girls swimming, Mainland girls is number 2. So once again, local swimming, Mainland, Ocean City, hanging in there. So.
All right, Fran. Now it's time for your high school athletes in the spotlight.
All right. Well, again, we did miss last week, so let's get right back to it. The girls athlete in the spotlight this week is going to be Jaden Klinkscale. She's a junior center from ACIT basketball. Jaden's a junior. She's a 3-year starter. She's reached double digits now in 6 straight games, including a career-high 32 and a win against Pleasantville. She's actually recorded 5 consecutive double-doubles with points and rebounds. So with the points and rebounds, she's in the top 10 in both categories in the Cape Atlantic League. She's a multi-point star. She led the ACIT Red Hawks at volleyball with 207 kills a year ago. So Jaden Klingsdale, a great job out of her. On the boys' side, the boys athlete in the spotlight this week will go to senior guard from Cedar Creek basketball, Marcus Polite. Marcus has been scoring at just an incredible clip this year. He's double digits in all 9 games, 23 points or more in 7 of those 9. He tied his career high of 31 points in a win over Ashagami on December 22nd, the 3rd time in his career he's gone to 31. But his big one was this past Monday against Millville. He dropped 14 points, and one of those points was the 1,000th of his career, becoming, I think, only the 5th player in Cedar Creek history. I know it's kind of a young school to achieve that feat. So great job. Congratulations to Jaden Klingsdale of ACIT and Marcus Polite of Cedar Creek. Basketball players are athletes in the spotlight for Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. And as always, they will receive a Philly Pretzel Factory gift card and free pretzel coupons to share with all their teammates and coaches.
That's outstanding. Hey, Fran, I'm the announcer for the Haddon Township High School boys basketball team. You got to watch out for this kid, Axel Moore and Nate Keating. The team is 10-2, and they're playing real well. They got Haddonfield coming up next week, and I'll be there with the call.
Nice. Big grudge match. Schwein making the calls.
And Jeff from Ocean City will probably be the referee.
Are you like channeling your best Matt Cord?
No. I do Zinkoff. I'm Zinkoff. I'm like Zinkoff.
Okay. They got the lights going as you announce the home team. You know, lower those.
Yeah, they lower the light. They lower the lights. They say, everybody, please stand for the playing and singing of our national anthem. I do it all, man. I get a little extra oomph for the kids. You know what I mean? Hey, Fran, by the way, I stopped by the Pretzel Factory last week. You gave me that pretzel, cheesesteak pretzel. That was good, man. You guys got to stop and get that. That's good.
That's a limited. That's not available at every location. We kind of do that. That's a little one-off. We do some crazy stuff. We have a Freaky Friday thing where we try to do some different stuff with the pretzel. So that was born out of that. Went over well. So we now carry that on a daily basis.
All right. Well, this Fran Mclaughlin, he's either salt in the roads or salt in the pretzels. As always, we appreciate you, Fran, and look forward to you next week for your high school athletes in the spotlight. Thank you.
Take care, guys. And as of now, the Eagles are still your Super Bowl champions.
Hey, by the way, we got to get down to Bulldogs Sports Bar and Grill. See Jason next time. We're going to get down there soon.
I got right when I leave here, I just set up my truck for stalling, and I'm going to take a run of. He's got a smash burger on our Philly pretzel bun. I got to take him over a couple dozen fresh buns today. He's getting a little low, but yeah.
Tell him we said hi, and tell Jason we're talking about him on the radio so he believes it. All right, we got to run. Thanks, Fran.
Good. Take care. Yep,
all right, there he is, Fran Mclaughlin with his high school athletes in the spotlight, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Dave, a lot of great scholastic sports are played, and he's right. It's crunch time, and of course, you were a three-star athlete or two-star?
It was 2. I ran really.
If I ask Jimmy Thomas, what will he say?
Yeah, he somehow thinks he's beat me in a race at one point. I don't remember that.
He said he could outrun you, Dave.
You know what was it?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a moment.
You know what? By the way, Jaden Klingsdale was one of my students too.
Really?
How about that?
Yeah. And every week it's one of my kids. Yeah. I'm so excited. I just texted their parents. I was like, oh shoot, listen to the radio.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, she's phenomenal athlete, by the way. Like almost 6 foot
so
tall.
You get a lot of these kids. They go to Klemic Performance Method.
Yes. We and the neat thing about
that he's not just another pretty face. This guy, he's pretty smart, right, Nick? He's got to go.
He's decent.
Good looking and he's smart.
Everybody
he's got a little bit of brains.
Played in the NFL, drives a Mercedes.
No,
leaves playoff games with 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, you guys
put your feet up, Klemic.
Put your feet up.
Come on. All the punchlines. Very neat thing though that we have so many athletes come together to
cool,
be
man.
with each other.
That's a feather in your cap.
And
too,
it's called iron sharpens iron that we do. It's like these guys are so competitive and they're so athletic. So when they're around each other, they're just not only improving themselves, but like kind of the synergistic effect of being around each other.
Well,
The levels
high
go
tide
up.
rises all boats.
Dude,
That's
I
another one.
had Hunter Watson here yesterday, a 6'5", 260-pound edge linebacker
way.
at Monmouth, run 20.9 miles per hour
Wow.
yesterday. I had my agent. We work for an agency too.
Jerry Maguire?
No, it was Don.
Show
Don
me
and
the
Brooks
money.
Henderson.
Show me the money.
Brooks Henderson, who was my agent, who my son's name is Brooks because of this, right?
Oh, is that
So,
right? Oh, by the way, that video you put up Brooks pulling something.
Very cool, right?
That was very cool.
Yeah.
I hit the like.
My dude. So he calls me. He goes, who the heck is that guy? This is how the effect of social media and everything.
right.
Now he can represent college guys now because they're
Yeah,
making.
right. I know,
Because
I
I
know.
could make him $1 million on an NIL deal right now, and I'm like, Hunter, how do I get in on this?
Yeah, why don't you can become an agent. You can do that.
I work for that agency though. So
Right.
yeah. So the
Get a cut.
agency they send us athletes, and we will get paid to do that through the agency. So
All right, Nick, you were high on the Sixers. They're in a little bit of a skid.
Still high.
You think they got a shot at winning the championship? Because
I
that's
would-
what you
I would
said.
put
It's
it
a
all-
championship or bust.
I-
And we
I
haven't
wouldn't
been.
put it past them.
That's
I mean,
another-
if they're healthy, yeah. Why
See,
not?
well, that's a big if because I don't know.
They're healthy for the most part right now.
You had Embiid. He had 33 points. They lost.
Yeah.
Speaking of healthy, we gotta get Jeff Hurd back on and do
yeah.
a
He
the
hit
Hurd
me
with
up.
Hurd
Heard it
segment.
from Hurd.
Heard it from her.
We gotta
We'll
have him back
monetize
on
that. I
here.
gotta monetize that.
Yeah.
By the way, I got the sports hotline in the studio available. If any business wants to claim it,
How about that?
give me a call.
We might have
hotline.
we might have a
I got a couple people.
we
in
might
line.
have a sponsor for the caffeinated activated segment.
All right.
that?
Yeah, well, we should for that.
Caffeinated, activated. This locker room. Oh, it's
Nick,
caffeinated.
have we gotten all the demons out today with that Eagles loss? Are you still
A couple
is it
more.
Still
I
is it still resonating?
I
with
could get
you?
a couple more off the text board if you
All right,
want
go
me
ahead,
to.
read it
All
off.
right, no naming with this one, but Jalen Hurts isn't an elite QB. He's good, can even be great sometimes. He needs an offensive coordinator who could build the offense around his strengths. Sirianni, who was a putz, hired his buddy who had never called a play in his life to run a Super Bowl ready roster. This was worse than 2023 because this team could have won it all.
Wow.
I still think he's an elite quarterback. He's an NFL MVP. I mean,
He's not the
Super Bowl MVP.
He's in the top 8.
He's
or
outplayed.
top 10.
He's outplayed the greatest quarterback of our probably
Twice.
Twice,
Right.
Patrick Mahomes, twice, and lit it up. Like even when we lost, he still outplayed him. I think he's elite. I
think it has to be something with chemistry, because they play like AJ Brown wasn't blocking for his teammates. Jalen Hurts was allowing who's the guy on NBC Sports Philly?
Jason Avant.
Jason Avant. He illustrated what they ran a play in the cover 4. Like he could have changed it at the line of scrimmage. He saw what they were.
And I don't know why he doesn't have that power. It feels like he doesn't have
must.
that power.
He's a field general. See, that's a picture of me right there. I'm a field general.
Oh, no.
I changed the
Go to
plays. I'm in
break.
control of the offense.
Go to break.
All right,
Let's go to break.
Here's the thing.
He's only got
Is
4
it what is
minutes.
that? Black and white?
Yeah, that's right. It's a black and white.
Good
Every
grief.
analyst has sitting there going and pulling their hair out about this offense this
Baldy.
year. All of it.
Yeah,
Everybody.
Remember
Kurt
talking about
Warner.
it. Yeah.
I mean, there are so many guys who are breaking down this thing. You're like, what on earth are the Eagles doing?
Yes, and it's the most frustrating thing. I'm embarrassed. I'm sitting there going like, we should have told
It's
them.
a high school
Everybody,
offense.
yes, it's.
I was really, really into it. I really believed in my heart, in my soul, that the Eagles were going to win last week.
I thought they'd at least win one playoff game
Yes.
this year, and then probably get bounced this week or the following week.
All that talent.
It's a disgrace.
It's a
an
disgrace.
absolute disgrace.
And now we got the Phillies coming up. They're getting older.
I'm not.
The
I'm
Flyers and Sixers are in a slump.
This week sucks.
Dave only has 3 minutes left on the show.
Yeah, thanks for the Klemic Performance Method shout out. I'm gonna get out of here in a few.
All right, Klemic. We'll talk
You're
to
not
you.
allowed to leave until
Before I
the buzzer
go,
goes
what
off.
did you think about today? Is this like were you like, I was
Here,
expecting
come on over
something
here. Talk,
much
answer
different
his
than this?
question. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Aaron.
I didn't expect Dave here to be the bunt of everything. But it's been fun to watch. So,
Getting roasted.
I hope that will continue for next week.
Yeah,
Gotta keep it going.
We're gonna throw.
I'm gonna
Aaron's
be prepared to come get you.
Aaron's on our team.
Aaron's gonna get thrown into the fire tomorrow. She's gonna sit in your seat.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So we're gonna get
I'll
her.
be listening.
She's gonna get baptized real quick.
Oh man.
Nick, what is more disturbing for you? the Flyers skid or the Sixers slump?
Sixers. Or no, actually the Flyers.
The Flyers. For
The
me.
Flyers. They've given up how many goals?
26.
That's 4 games. No, Flyers. Easy Flyers because they have not stopped anything.
I'm gonna text Talk tomorrow.
Yeah, give him a
Hopefully
ring.
they win. He'll be in a better mood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text him like I did. Like I think I texted him to what?
The Rangers stink. So
9:48 was when I texted him. He got right back to
I don't
me.
think
He
the
had him on
time
show.
matters here, but you know.
I'm just saying.
All right.
You know.
Yeah.
But
you're
if
usually
there's
on
any one
time.
guy that can get us out of this slump, it's him.
All right. Let's see it. I gotta see it. I gotta see
Michkov
it.
dropped the gloves. He stuck up for his teammate.
It's about the only thing he's done all year.
Denver.
Barky. All right.
You want to blame Taka for his sophomore slump?
No.
A lot of people are.
No, I'm not blaming Tocchet for it, but
He's gotta learn how-
I'm blaming Michkov.
So
he came into the year a little out of shape.
A little out of shape.
Well, out of shape.
But he's learning how to play the North American game.
He's young. He's
And-
still young.
and
Let's not write the guy
he's gotta
off
play
yet.
200 feet, Talk says.
Yeah. All right.
All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Second Hour Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they'll have private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. Now, Josh Henning just walked into the studio. He was not happy with you, Dave, leaving 8 minutes before the game was over.
He didn't say anything to me. He was like, let's
He's
get
too
out
nice.
of here.
He's too nice of a guy. I'll do it for him.
I don't think he's that nice of a guy. I think he's a great guy. I don't think he's nice. If he didn't want to go, he would have told me I don't want to go.
All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up and we'll kick Dave off the show 8 minutes early because that's his penalty. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Flyers Rangers later today on Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedork bring you all the exciting play-by-play action.
DeBoer gave it up. Zegras scores. Has his 16th of the year.
It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey later today. Coverage begins at 1 p.m. It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey on South Jersey's classic rock station, Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons or Electrical, they're #1.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry. Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take Dayquil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the Dayquil.
Undo your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. Dayquil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
It's clearance time at Bridgeton Chevrolet GMC, your destination for savings. Proudly serving South Jersey for over 50 years, we treat you like one of our own. Right now, get the 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Lease it for $299 a month with $35.95 down and 5,000 miles a year for 36 months. Tax, and fees not included. It's clearance time, but hurry, these deals won't last. Visit 808 North Pearl Street in Bridgeton or at BridgetonChevroletGMC.com.
Se habla español.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back in the studio. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. I'm going to say goodbye to Dave. He's getting his is fine.
See you, Dave.
See you, Dave.
Well, hold on. Let me defend
No,
myself.
no, cut him off.
Am I really cut off right now?
You were for a second.
So I will take my punishment like a man. All right?
Beat it.
I will take this punishment like a man, but now I got to come up with something for you guys.
He's going to be scheming all week.
All week now. You guys scheming behind my back, I'm going to get you back.
We've all gotten each other at some point on this show.
Love you.
Hey, Josh, hop up here. I got a question for you. Come here. Stand up. We got Hanging with Henning coming up.
With Henning.
Here at, right after me.
Josh, I won't cut your mic.
Josh, tell me how pissed off are you and he made you leave 8 minutes into the game.
Listen,
into the halftime.
Here's how it works, okay? You know, unlike some people in this room, I literally work every day of my life.
Don't give me it's like him talking about 3 kids.
So here's the thing. Like, for me, I was anticipating being there for the entire game. He didn't tell me we were leaving early.
And I offered, you could have gone with Alex.
You didn't offer me anything.
Yeah, I did. I said leave with Alex. Come with me and leave with Alex.
Did he say that? You were sitting right next to him. Did he say
Nick,
that?
he's to blame, too. He could have stayed.
I didn't hear anything either.
A lot of blame to go around today.
It's your fault the Eagles lost.
Everyone, see what happens when they lose? Everyone's all mad.
You guys killed our mojo. All right. Hanging with Henning's up next. I want to thank Mike Shute, the president of the Philadelphia Sports Writers Association. And, of course, Fran Mclaughlin with his high school athletes in the spotlight, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. On the program tomorrow, we're going to have Scott Grayson from Fox 29 News. Mr. Negadelphia, PJ Corden. You know he's going to have a lot to get off his chest. And then, of course, we'll have one last stint with the fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar. I want to thank Dave Klemic, as always. We love having you. We love, even though you're a butt of the jokes today, we love having you.
Yeah, and by the way, I would not miss Mr. Negadelphia tomorrow. I would not miss that.
Thanks to Nick Earnshaw. Aaron, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. He's going to be sitting in the big chair. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because
nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner.
Enjoy your Saturday night, and I'll see you tomorrow right here.